But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds. That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield, he doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that first down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the mark.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Off the bootleg. Here's Daniels. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Give him 14 on that one. Good for Commanders, first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
On the move left. He's going to keep it himself.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short game.
The 25, here's second and 7.
Here we go, set. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Daniels now going to look to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Here's third and 7.
Set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 18 Pioneer. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Buffalo 18, scoop.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Commanders will take the lead here in the third quarter.
Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
Diamonds on me fight, making wheels. I can team with your meal on me dance just like Bia. Going against this, I wouldn't wanna be
Booty comes back on the field after making the field goal. He's set to kick off. Price now to return it.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready.
On play action, here's McCarthy. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
He's going to wish he had that one back. I think his receiver got behind the defense, Mike, and had a lot of room to run, but he just put a little too much on it, and they're not able to connect.
Second and 10. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. Here comes the screen to Jones. He's got room past the 35. That one flips the field. Big chunk play 2 yards.
In this coverage breakdown, Mike, it's just completely unacceptable. You come out in dime defense. What that means is you have 6 defensive backs and only 1 linebacker most often. So for the offense to find an open receiver with that much space to operate, you just have to imagine there was some sort of breakdown in communication and execution because he had a lot of room to operate, and that defensive coordinator is not happy.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 1. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second and a yard. On the right, Jones begins this 4th quarter. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Now the offensive coordinator's got a decision on his hand, Mike. It was 2nd and 1. He decides to go with a conservative run, gets stopped for no gain. He's in the exact same position now on 3rd down. Does he try to change it up, or does he just turn around and hand it off again?
On the ground is Mason. And he's not going to get the 1st down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on 3rd and short.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take him down for a loss.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And they're going to get the 1st down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them.
1st down. A gain of 7. And the Vikings 1st down.
Now a handoff. Jones. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
At the 14-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Let's go now.
They run it once more with Jones. And he's into the end zone.
Jones, the ball carrier.
Aaron Jones.
Touchdown,
Minnesota. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
The Vikings will
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
15.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
So a big change here. They go from down 1, score the touchdown, add the 2. Now they lead by 7 as they kick it off. This one taken at the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Panther 60. Panther 60.
They'll drop to throw. Moving to his right. He's going to run it. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. Double as good there. They get the 1st down and save a timeout.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And he can't hang on through the contact, incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Cup 19. Cup 19. Come on. Set. 70 Timberwolves. Panther 60.
They'll go play action here with Daniels. Oh, he's got a man running with them, and they connect. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. And they'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock. Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal.
Here we go.
It's 1st and 10. Now Daniels. A screen set up for Krosky Merritt. And the Commanders are going to have 1st and goal. Tackle made at about the 5-yard line.
14 more yards.
And now after that big completion, Mike, they can't panic yet. They're not into the mode where they're in desperation. They have 2 timeouts in their back pocket. Take a deep breath. Get your best first down play call to your quarterback. A field goal's not going to do it. They got to think touchdown all the way.
He'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. It's a stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one.
At the 4-yard line.
2nd and goal.
Panther Street. Ready. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Set. Hey, check that. Street. Check go.
Right back to Krosky Merritt. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1. And a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game.
Jake Moody to kick off.
We are in the final minute of what is now a tie game as we are set for the kickoff. Ty Felton now on the return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. 60 Bison. Check go.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. He connects with Jordan Addison. And they'll get about half what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 35-yard line.
To the right side, he's got Hopkinson, tight end. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota. And they'll stop it with 28 seconds to go in the game.
46-yard line.
This offense still has the 1 timeout to use. 1st and 10 coming up now. To throw, it's McCarthy. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Jalen Naylor was the intended receiver that time. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
That's That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
18 yards on the connection. It'll be a Vikings first down.
And the Vikings first down.
Throwing again is McCarthy. That's the veteran linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And the Commanders are going to take possession here at their own 33. Here's first down.
The Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 33.
Here we go. One final play. Going for it all. And that's going to be incomplete. They took one last chance here in regulation. It does not pan out, and we are headed to overtime.
Jake Moody to kick off.
4 quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. High snap to return it. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drop. Drive will begin there.
At their own 30-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second and 8. Now a first throw here in overtime. That'll be swung out wide to Jones. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. 25 yards, the pickup there. First down, Minnesota.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Take over.
From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand, get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
From the 41, here's second and 8. Now McCarthy. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And he will score again. Aaron Jones. Touchdown, Minnesota. Greg, you can't ask for a better way to start overtime. What an exciting touchdown.
Yeah, and the quick strike now allows them to take complete control here in overtime. They are a defensive stop away from getting out of this one with a big win.
The kick is good. So an ideal start to this overtime. And now it's up to the defense to preserve a 7-point lead. So, thanks to that recent rule change, still the chance to extend this game and match that opening overtime score as they receive the kickoff here. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
24-yard line.
Okay,
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Check smash, check smash. Get up.
A run out of the gun. Krowski Merritt. That's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 31-yard line.
From the 31, here is 2nd and 3.
70. Get up. Cowboy 80. Ready?
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. Swung out to Krowski Merritt, and the whistle him down. Not before it picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
And a Washington 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Daniels with a give to Krowski Merritt. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Panther 11. Let's go. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready?
Here's Daniels. Moving to his left. A dive. And a incredible. Here's 1st and 10.
That's good for a Commanders 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Panther 6. Check out.
Run over center. That's Krowski Merritt. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
18 Pioneer. Ready, right?
Throwing is Daniel. Forced out wide. And they have done it! Matching touchdowns here in OT. And now they'll have a chance to win with a 2-point conversion. You had a feeling they might do this if they scored. The head coach says, let's end it here. They'll go for 2 and the win. That is hot! The risk pays off. They come back to win it by 1 here in overtime. So it's a win here for the Commanders. They had to work for this one. All even through 4 quarters, able to get the breakthrough in overtime to come away with a victory.